Kyle Westmoreland is joining us. A 5-year stint with the U.S. Air Force, where he had the rank of captain, is just amongst the reasons why he is so distinctive. How are you holding up? How's everything going?
Oh, can't complain. You know, this place is paradise, and just happy to be chasing golf balls for a living.
And, you know, you're just coming off, what, was it a tie for 27th?
Something like that, yep.
Was it around there? So how are you doing? How are you feeling in terms of your comfort level being on the PGA Tour?
I'm feeling great. You know, I think we get a little bit better every week. The nice part about being on the PGA Tour, there's so much data, there's so much info out here, so you can kind of take it, figure out what you need to get better at, and, you know, work to create some goals to get better and compete at the highest level.
Your path, of course, is not a normal path to the PGA Tour, having served your country, which we are all appreciative and thank you for. However, I am curious, do you think in any way the training that you have gone through and the way that you have trained for protecting the United States as a soldier, do you think that helps you with handling pressure?
I don't think I'd be here today if I didn't take my military route. You know,
Wow.
Going to the Air Force Academy, then having service time is a very roundabout way to play professional golf. But, you know, the lessons I learned, the people that I met, you know, kind of formulated who I am and you know, what my perspectives are and what I value. And I try to bring those perspectives and those teachings to the golf course and kind of apply them just like we did in the military.
You know, it's interesting in that regard because I think that all of you guys, and it's not just the PGA Tour, it's a Korn Ferry Tour as well, but anyone that's a touring professional, you are obviously the CEO of your own corporation. And with that, I'm curious, Kyle, with everything you just said, what do you think the message is for your corporation? Who are you to the world?
Well, to start, I don't think I'm the CEO. I think my wife's the CEO.
That's probably
so I do my best to play golf every day.
He's also very smart.
Yeah. I do my best to play golf every day, and she, you know, kind of runs our lives. But golf is what we do. It's not who we are. You know, the biggest thing for us in the game of golf is to be able to give back to this great platform that the PGA provides for us, and that's what separates the PGA from, you know, different tours in the world. And, you know, the philanthropic side is really what, you know, we strive to be great at. And the guys like Zach Johnson, who, you know, kind of a mentor of mine, have done so well at it. And we just try to follow in the footsteps and run our business or run our company like he does and they do theirs.
You should be doing TV because Zach Johnson is coming up right after him. So we're just about to see Zach on the show. We're here, obviously, because of RSM at this RSM Classic. And as I mentioned at the start of this, you are a member of Team RSM. How did that happen? And I guess the other question, the obvious one, would be why?
Well, it actually happened through Zach Johnson's foundation event. So RSM's been a great supporter. They've been a great team. The Zach Johnson Foundation does so much in Iowa, and I got to go to his event for the last couple of years and meet some of the RSM crew. And whether it's, you know, some of the guys like Andy Bosman that I've met, or
who's also coming up next. You're very good at this.
Yeah, perfect. Or just random RSM employees in the airport that are carrying a backpack. You know, I haven't met anyone that hasn't been, you know, a stand-up person or great to talk to, and it's just an awesome opportunity for me to be part of the team and compete out here this week.
Have you had an experience yet playing on the PGA Tour where you felt the least bit intimidated, whether it was a shot, whether it was a person, whether you're on the range and you're in between legends? Has anything like that happened?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
There's been, you know, the last round of you know, the Korn Ferry Tour playoffs where I was trying to get my card. I was kind of on the bubble. That was you know, I was a little on edge then because after I finished the round, I had no control. Right, I could have controlled my own destiny there if I had just gone out and played a good round of golf. But instead, I played okay, shot 1 under, but, you know, then I was out of my hands. And when things are out of your hands, that's when it's hard to, you know, really cope with.
It's hard to let it go, though, isn't it?
It is. And just in general in life, though, you know, you try to let go of anything you can't control. But, you know, we're trying to get to this point, we're trying to get to the tour. So that was something that, you know, we kind of felt some pressure with.
I realized that going forward, you don't have total control over what your schedule is going to be based on availability. But do you have a sense of what you want to do over the next few months?
I want to make about 3 or 4 birdies a day out here and no bogeys.
So make sure the reshuffle is strong.
Or 7, 8 birdies out here and a few bogeys. But I think bogeys will come out here. It's a hard course, especially with the wind and the cold. Yep. So I hope to play good this week, and then we'll reevaluate and see where we're going to play.
Well, I imagine you're going to try to get to the Sony, right?
Absolutely. Yep. My plan is to play everywhere we get a chance to play.
Good.
I haven't played, you know, many of these tournaments, so I can't tell you which courses I like, don't like. And, you know, at this point, I'm still, you know, wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, kind of want to play everywhere we can.
Good.
And so,
very good.
you know, that's basically my game plan.
And when you're on site and when you're playing in an event, given the fact that you are a veteran, are you feeling the love in the local community? Do people know?
Pretty much always. There's
Very
always,
cool.
you know, the PGA Tour has done such a good job of creating a veteran tent or Birdies for the Brave or some sort of outreach program each week. And every week I'll hear some yells, you know, some go Air Force, some, you know, not go Air Force, but they all are in support of me. So it's been an awesome experience for me.
That's cool. Now, you're sitting next to us. We were talking about Team RSM. I'm not sure if on the camera you can see it. If it's blocked by the computer, you can see it there. You've got various logos that you're wearing here. You want to share with us who your sponsors are and how that's going?
Yeah, that's right. So Puma Volition, great sponsor. You know, Volition is your ability to choose, and I think, you know, I choose to wear their brand, wear their line, and you know, it goes back to, you know, it supports the Folds of Honor. So a percentage of everything bought goes back to Folds of Honor, and, you know, continues to serve, or I guess support those who have served our country, which is awesome for me. And Puma does a great job. RSM, of course, is a fantastic sponsor. Super excited to have them. New Res mortgage company, they're awesome sponsor. I actually played with one of their owners yesterday here at RSM. So small world, but
nice.
They're an incredible company as well. And then PXG is a sponsor of mine. They're my club sponsor, and we love them. We've been with them since 2019. They do so much for our, you know, veterans and first responders, and so it's a great fit for me. And then Trident One, a couple of military buddies that went out and started an FFL software company, and they support us as well. So yeah, it's, you know, pretty much the cool thing about being in the military is wherever you go, you have friends. People are stationed all over the world, have all different backgrounds, but everyone came together for a common cause. So we've really bonded over that, and I'm just, you know, thankful to have all those friends in different places.
I'm an ambassador for PXG as well, and I can't imagine what it was like when you met Bob Parsons.
Oh, it was great.
He's a Purple Heart recipient. He served in Vietnam. He's a Marine. So I just met him. Kyle, how you doing?
Exactly. That's basically how it went. And we were on the second hole of his golf course, you know, as he drove his golf cart over the middle of the tee marker.
His custom golf cart. Yeah.
Custom.
Music, cranking and everything.
It was incredible. And to be honest, it was one of the, you know, more humbling experiences I've had in the game of golf, because we walked up and then he was playing with the Heroes. So the PXG Heroes program.
Yeah.
So single amputees, double amputees from all over the country, Marine Corps, Army, Navy. Didn't matter. Those guys were up there playing golf, and I was by far the least impressive player on the course that day.
That is very cool. And so they dialed in your equipment pretty quickly when you were out there?
Very quickly. I mean, it took no time. I don't change much, so I'm still playing, you know, different models, and they're so flexible, and they can build stuff in-house, you know. So there's so many great attributes of them, and they support me in incredible ways. So
dude, it's great to see you. Congratulations with the success that you're having. We wish you the very, very best.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate you having me on.